fans ourselves, listening to albums over and over again in our bedrooms. Same as you guys, you know, just really music appreciators. It doesn't matter whether we're the musicians or just people that, like yourselves, that love to come to shows and just listen to live music, which, by the way, I want to say thank you for continuing to do that. It's so important because, you know, as technology advances and gets so much better, it's so easy to get lazy and stay home. But I can promise you one thing, everybody. You will never, I don't care how good the technology gets, you will never, ever, ever be able to replicate the energy of a live show through a computer screen. You know? So, and it's just, you know, on that note alone, you know, I think the whole theme of this tour and this evening in general is just really about the gift of music and how important it is to all of us, because I think a lot of times we go through life and we just really underestimate how powerful music is. And if you think about it, it really is nothing more than the soundtrack to our lives. If you think back, you have music in your life since day one, and I'm sure there's so many songs that you can hear where it can take you right back to that time and place when you first heard that song, you know what I mean? Right? I mean, that's pretty fucking powerful. I don't know anything else on this planet that can do that you can like hear a song and not only can it take you back to that time and place, but you can feel the feelings that you had and really vividly remember those memories. And maybe scent is the only other thing that I can think of that you can smell something and it can bring you right back to a time and place, you know, your grandmother's house or whatever it was. But music has that kind of power, you know? And I think it's really important that you recognize that, and we never take it for granted. It's this like universal language that we all connect to in our own special way. And I remember sitting on a tour bus one day. I'll tell you a quick story. Let me move this stupid thing. It's just like right in my face. I'll tell you a quick story. So I remember a while back, I was on a tour bus with a friend of mine and we were sharing a bottle of wine. And we were talking about music in general and just like, you know, how powerful it is. But we never quite went down the rabbit hole as deep as I'm gonna send you right now. So just brace yourself, because you're coming into the mind of Sully fucking Erna here. And it gets crazy in here. And so we're on this tour bus and we're sharing a bottle of wine and we're talking about music. And just as we are, this song comes on the radio. Some of you may know it, some of you may not, but it's a song by the Mamas and the Papas called California Dreaming, right? You know? Good song, right? And I remember I'm like tuning into the song, man, and I'm feeling the vibes and I'm going like, man, I feel like heavy. It's like emotional, this song, the melodies, the chord changes. I'm going like, wow, I don't know why it got me emotional, but it really got me emotional. And so we started talking about that. We're like, what is it about music that makes us connected in that way and makes us feel emotions? Because if I ask people, most of the time they say, well, it's the lyrics. You know, I connected to those lyrics. It reminded me of that one thing in my life that happened and it really like puts me in that place, right? And I go, okay, well, fair enough, but why is it that we can just go listen to a violin player play all by herself and it can literally bring you to tears, right? No lyrics involved. And that's when I go, oh, that's interesting, because if you think about music, music is nothing more than sound waves, right? That's it. These are just notes. But a sound wave is nothing more than a frequency. And if you keep breaking it down, a frequency is nothing more than a vibration. That's it. So if I take this string here and I pull it really tight, it's gonna make a higher sound. If I loosen it up and it's a little fatter, it's gonna make a lower sound. But they're just vibrating, like a drum head just vibrates. Your vocal cords vibrate to make a sound. A piano vibrates. Everything that we do, it's just vibrations. And so I go, well, if music is nothing more than vibrations, why does it affect us emotionally? That to me is the real fucking gift of music, and that's why we're here, because music moves us in ways that nothing else can. And when I think about that, I go like, who made those rules? Like, why is it that if this is just a simple vibration, why does it do that? Like, you know, I could play this like E chord. This is a major E, they call it a major E chord. Sounds kind of normal, right? Not offensive in any way, is it, ma'am? No, okay. But it's kind of normal, right? But if I just change the position of my fingers and I change the vibrations, sounds sad, right? Sad? Does it sound sad? That's what I'm saying. Like, who made those fucking rules? I want to know who made this the sad. Cause there's no lyrics here. It's just, but we hear this vibration, and we go, "That's kind of sad. It's heavy feeling." And this is like, why wasn't this the happy chord? You know, like this one was like, "Oh shit," and then this one was like a bummer. I can't even do the bummer face right now. I'm too happy, but. And I'm sitting, so now, you know, now we're 2 bottles of fucking wine into the conversation. We're going like, holy shit, this is crazy. Because there's only so many things that fuck me up in life. You know, I swear to you, like, I'm not easily impressed by many things, but anything that has to do with things that I can't wrap my head around, it fucks me up so bad. Like, infinity, don't talk to me about forever. Because like, space is one of those things that fucks with my head. Because they tell me that you can shoot off this planet in any direction, and we're just a little round ball floating in space, right? And you could like build a ship, and it can shoot off, just pick a direction, it doesn't matter which way, and go straight. No lefts, no rights, down, up, not, just straight, forever. Are you fucking kidding me? Forever? Like at some point we don't hit a fucking wall or something to fall off the galaxy, or just, do you know how long forever is? It's a long fucking time, that's all I'm saying. And numbers is another one. I can't wrap my head around that shit. Because I want to know what the largest number is right now. Tell me the fucking biggest number. You're like, well, you can't because you can always just add 1 to it. I'm like, fuck you, that's bullshit. I want to know, there's gotta be a number here, right? So music to me is one of those things, you know? I sit here and I play music and I go, okay, these are just frequencies, they're just sounds, they're just vibrations. And if I pluck these, by the way, in any order, makes no sense to you, right? No connection. I won't even touch the guitar. I'll just change the pattern that I'm doing this in, change the vibrations. Start to sound familiar? Brings you back to that time and place when you first heard the song? Y'all know the song? You gonna sing it with me? So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. And nothing else matters. Oh, Miami is in the house tonight. Never owned myself this way. Life is hard, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say. This is gonna be a good one. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for something new. Open mind for a different Just vibration.